We might have been tricked with the new Terrifier 3 teaser. We gotta talk about it. Let's get into it.
I shot him 6 times. This guy is mad. He's not human.
What's up, I like scary? We are back. I hope you're all having an awesome day. I'm having an awesome day. It feels great to be a horror fan. So, you all, today I want to talk about, this theory with Terrifier 3 that's, out in the community, but it was brought up last night on Scary at Night, and it was a great, theory, and it had me kind of thinking, we see this new Terrifier 3 teaser, and a lot of people are, going against it due to, the rumors about the brutality with the kid and everything. I kind of want to talk about some possibilities about Terrifier 3 and what could happen and what we're seeing. And yeah, y'all. So before we get started, definitely smash that like button because it definitely helps. So to get over to the Terrifier 3 teaser, we see this little girl. And I was thinking this, man, when I seen it, but it was some clues out there that pointed that showed that this could possibly not be Sienna, Lauren Lavera. But I thought it was kind of like a flashback when I immediately seen it in the second re-release of Terrifier 2, because she has the dark hair, she's light skinned, she's young, she's real, she's younger and everything. So I'm like, is this like, it feels dreamy. When you look at it, it looks like a dreamy scene. And we see Art the Clown, he has the presents under the tree, and he gets the axe, and he's laughing, and then it cuts to him eating cookies, and, everything's bloody. Now, one thing I want to say is, say if this is a flashback, right? Or some type of, memory of Sienna. If you remember in Terrifier 2, she had like this like weird, dream vision type of thing with the Clown Cafe. You remember what happened? They're singing and she sees all these people get killed by Art the Clown. It can definitely be something like that where Art the Clown is stepping in and taking presents from another person, and he just coming in, actually being a substitute for this specific presence. I think it'd be something like that, because we hear in Terrifier 2 where actually Sienna and Jonathan's mom, they kind of are talking about the journal or the diary, whatever it is that was left back for Sienna. They're going through the pages, and you remember that scene where Jonathan actually shows the journal, and it's a picture of Art the Clown. It's a picture of him there saying that those drawings were from Sienna's father, and he was going crazy and everything. He was just drawing stuff, and he left his sword behind because he knew that Sienna would have to use it, right? So what if in that whole situation and everything, what if they said that Sienna's father went crazy, and she said it seems like kind of like it's like blurry. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. It's like a blurry memory with them, for like they don't know too much about him. It's kind of like almost like they gotta get reminded about him. But what if that guy that was dressed up like Santa is actually Sienna's father? Possible. I'm just saying, this is just a theory. Sienna's father, but Art just takes place of that presence and this dreamy thing to make it become a nightmare for Sienna, similar to the Clown Cafe scene in Terrifier 2. Also, something I think about, when I see this teaser is that, people are jumping the gun. I don't want to see it because of the kids getting killed, and I understand that. Some people, they don't dig things like that. We're seeing, kids get murdered, but we never saw this kid get murdered. What if, to be honest, this kid, I'm just saying, is not Sienna. This kid is not Sienna, and actually, this kid goes downstairs, and when she says Santa, we hear the little girl say Santa, and Art turns around. What if the kid's parent comes downstairs like, hey, are you up? And then Art kind of moves away from the kid, and he takes out the parents, and this kid runs out, and now she's a new character that was just a flashback in the new upcoming story of Terrifier 3. But I think it would be so cool if that was Sienna. That was a flashback that was kind of, reversed into a nightmare to kind of make her trip out. Maybe that's the opening of Terrifier 3, and she kind of wakes up, and with that cool retro music how it was in Terrifier 2, but it was like similar to that Clown Cafe thing. I don't know why when I see that now, and we talked about it on the stream last night, it kind of makes me think now that that could possibly be Sienna, and we talked about that a lot. In that scene, that's her because the dark hair matches up, the skin tone and everything, and just her face. It looks like a young Sienna, but she hasn't talked about that too much. Only clue that makes me feel like that is a resemblance between the two characters and that Clown Cafe scene. Maybe that scene is just like that because we saw how brutal Art was. We saw the kid chewing on razor blades with the Art Crispy cereal. None of that was real. So I'm thinking maybe that scene is kind of just an illusion where that's Sienna when she was a kid, and it's kind of showing her that Art was always there type of thing, because he definitely was always there if the dad drew a picture of him. You know what I'm saying? And Jonathan's like, look, Dad was trying to tell you something. I think for some reason now it's kind of revealing itself that possibly in Terrifier 3 we're going to get more knowledge about Sienna's father and everything. A lot of stuff is going to be revealed that comes out of that book that was showing the sword and the warrior and just showing future Lauren Rivera in Terrifier 2. Remember they were showing her the armor and stuff that her dad left, the design of his costume and his character that he wanted her to be and prepare into being, because he knew that she would be that eventually with this sword and everything. I think it's something behind that, and maybe we've been duped, guys. We've probably been tricked, and it's a lot of clues that's showing us multiple things. Maybe that's Sienna, and that Sienna's still here living. So if that's Sienna in that flashback, that kid didn't get killed. Maybe that's not Sienna. Maybe that kid didn't get killed, and the parents comes downstairs and get killed, and that kid gets away, and now it explains who that kid is, in modern day in the future. Also, maybe that kid does get killed, but it's an off-screen kill. So that's what I want to tell people, man. We're all going crazy. People saying, man, I don't want to see Terrifier 3. Or they're doing, things to kids and stuff. Man, we don't even know if they're doing that yet. That's just a teaser. That's literally just a teaser. I'm kind of thinking that that's Sienna, man, with the dark hair and the face. I think that's Sienna, just because I don't know what it is with that Clown Cafe saying that dreamy. Remember how I looked at all dreamy, and you had Sienna with the pigtails, and they're singing this song, "Come on by the Clown Cafe," and it's like everything was false. It was fake. So I think genuinely that can possibly be a young Sienna. That can be a flashback of some sort, but it's kind of distorted, and it's kind of distorted and turned into a nightmare because of Art existing in the universe. You know what I'm saying? Now that Lauren Rivera knows that Art exists and stuff like that. So it could possibly be that, or it can genuinely just be a different character, and it can go from there. Comment down below what you guys think about this theory and everything with Terrifier 3. Personally, I would like to see a little flashback with Sienna because they got the dad incorporated and everything. Let me know what you guys think. But unfortunately, this is the end of the video. I want you guys to hit me up on my social medias at ILIKESCARY on Instagram, ILIKESCARY_ on TikTok, Brandon on Facebook, ILIKESCARY on Twitter. And yeah, you guys, right there where it says join, definitely think about clicking join to become a member of the channel. Also, becoming, a patron and get exclusive content and benefits. And yeah, you guys, I want you to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. I love you all. Peace. Until next time.